Sometimes you gotta stay in, and you know where I live. Yeah, you know what we is. Sometimes you gotta stay in, and welcome to my house. Baby, take control now. We can't even slow down. We don't have to go. Welcome to my house. Play that music too loud. Show me what you do now. We don't have to go. Welcome to my house. Welcome to my house. Morning comes and you know what you wanna say. 'Cause the plans is today, the time has changed. Keep the clothes on the floor.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode of DCA Wildcats. This is D-Wall here with you on commentary, and tonight is a huge episode because the Wildcats Championship will be on the line in our main event. Faith Connors puts the title on the line against her best friend Nilin after what took place on the last episode when Faith gave Nilin an opportunity at the championship, something that she said she wanted to do. And now it's going to happen tonight in our main event. So we're going to find out who's going to walk out as the Wildcats champion, who's going to walk into first light as the Wildcats champion. Right now, we still do not have a challenger set up for Faith for that title at the event, but I'm sure that will change sometime after the events of this main event. Possibly on the next episode of Wildcats, we will know a number one contender, perhaps in some kind of contenders match. But speaking of contenders matches, also tonight we are going to have the continuation of the Tag Team Championship Contenders Tournament, and in our first match tonight we are going to decide who's going to be taking the final spot in next week's Fatal 4-Way to determine a number one contender for the Diamonds Championship. That is the rebranded Rising Star Championship. If you heard what I was talking about on the last episode, Sarah Miller is in the ring, and she will be taking on CJU, Chloe Jane Orick, and the winner of this match will join Ariane Sophie Jones, Danny Rojas, and Maxine Rose, who won her qualifier last episode against Lauren Richfield. So we're going to see who's going to take that match after this one. And here comes CJU. A woman who has been looking forward to more opportunities on the Wildcats roster, and this is certainly a big one. If she can get a victory here and get into that contenders match, that will really set things up. And you gotta wonder, I'm sure CJU was watching the contenders match on the last episode. She and Maxine Rose have had a history together. And if you've been paying attention to VW circles, they may have some more history coming up, but that's another story for another day. Right now, it's all about this contenders match. Again, the winner will join Danny, Ariane, and Maxine on the next episode. And the winner of that four-way match will be the number one contender for Heather Ray and the Diamonds Championship. As now you see an O'Connor roll by Sarah Early here, only getting a 1 count. And again, also tonight, remember the big main event. Nilin will be challenging Faith Connors for the Wildcats Championship. That is our main event tonight. So you want to stick around for that. As CJU is already in control. And a big forearm taking Sarah down. Quickly into the cover. One. Only getting that. And again, CJU putting the pressure on Sarah here. Again, only getting a one, though. And also tonight, like I said, we are going to continue the contenders tournament to crown new #1 contenders for the tag team titles. We already know from the last episode, 2 teams that have already advanced. Sugar Cast. Oh, in a minute. Sit out spine buster by Sarah. 2. No. We already know 2 teams that have advanced from the last episode, as Sarah with more suplex, well, with a suplex, not more suplexes, but now there's more suplexes. You know, Sarah likes to plex. She does it a lot. As you saw that back suplex into the leg drop. But yes, from the last episode, as we see a cover, 2, no. It was Sugar Cast and No More Heroes who advanced. They will be facing each other on the next episode, our go-home show before First Light. Tonight, 2 more teams will advance. As now Sarah catching up. CJU tried to go for a Hurricane Rana and gets caught with a power bomb. Covered by Sarah here. 2, no. We're going to have the Starlight Trainers take on the Hated Gates tonight. And the Carnival will be in action, taking on the Punch Girls. And the winners of those 2 matches will face each other on the next episode. 2, no. And also tonight, yes, it is going to happen. We will hear from Trinity live in the ring. Suzuka, the Lotus Collective, made a promise, and it is a promise that she intends to keep. And they are expected to be here later on tonight as Sarah gets caught with a German suplex. 2, no. And understandably, there's going to be a lot of speculation about that. Now Sarah with a suplex of her own only gets 2. Matching each other suplex for suplex here. As now Sarah with an Irish whip into the corner. Trying to press the advantage. Big boot. Now off the ropes. No, went for the hip attack and nobody home. CJU with a head scissors. And this has been a very fast-paced match tonight. But that's to be expected with championship implications, as now CJU goes up top. Looking for something. Missile drop kick. And I'm talking that was on the button. And CJU now with another suplex, only gets 2. It's been back and forth, but Sarah getting out of the way of whatever that was going to be. And now look at this teardrop suplex. And now into the corner up top. Look at this from the top. Arm trap suplex from the top. Cover 2. Only a 2 count. Sarah Miller is not wasting any time tonight. She knows the implications of this matchup. She knows that she wins this, she gets an opportunity at the Diamonds Championship, or at least one step closer towards it, as Sarah now rolls to the floor as CJU is going up top, but that might have been a mistake. Diving off the top rope like that, and Sarah's going to take complete advantage of that. This might have been the opening that Sarah needed, but CJU's not going to take that line down and sends her back inside the ring. And you know Heather Ray has got to be watching every match tonight, or at least every match in this tournament, because she wants to know who our next challenger is going to be for that Diamonds Championship. As now CJU with a kick and into the Spanish Fly. Cover. 2, no. As now CJU waiting for Sarah to get up and sends her into the corner and up top again. Look out. Wait for something there, but gets hung up on the ropes. Sarah saw that coming, and now here comes the kicks. Sarah Miller gonna kick CJU's head right off her shoulders here. Yes, she does. This might be it. Cover. 2, no. Again, CJU gets the shoulders up. But you got to wonder, how much more does CJU have left? Onto the apron, but Sarah caught her, and a drop kick sends her to the floor. And now what is she thinking here? Off the apron, hip attack. Almost like she sat on her there, but that's another story for another day. Again, like I said, that's neither here nor there. Sarah's proud of it, obviously, and she's looking to finish it off right here. But no, CJU counters. Kick to the knee, and now a La Magistral cradle. Might catch her slipping here. No. And Sarah, I thought, was a little bit in trouble there, but now exploder suplex into the cover. 1, 2. No, again, another 2 count. Sarah's looking to finish CJU off. No. Elbow right to the head. Now I got a backslide. Backslide. 2. No, again, only 2. And now both women going back and forth. Remember, championship implications here. Number 1 contendership on the line. Or at least to get to the number 1 contenders match. Sarah with a suplex again. Cover. 2. And again, no. Oh, but CJU's right back up. And a suplex of her own. 1, 2. No. Sarah a little slower to get up than CJU was. Jackknife cover. 1, 2. No, into a sunset flip. Cover. 2. I honestly don't know who's going to win this thing, to be completely honest with you. Dragon suplex. 2. I got to tell you, this is the best that both of these women have looked since they debuted on the Wildcats roster. And I would love to see these two go at it again. And honestly, depending on who wins this thing and who wins on the next episode, this could be a Diamonds Championship match. And personally, I would love to see it. As now Sarah up top, but misses the leg drop. And CJU's going to take complete advantage of that. Oh, but Sarah, nope. CJU with a right hand and a drop kick. And Sarah is once again in trouble. One for the Shining Wizard. Nobody there. Sarah, oh my God. German suplex again. And now is Sarah going to go for this leg drop? She went for no. CJU's getting up to her feet. And a double axe handle got nothing but a shot to the ribs. Kick to the inside of the thigh there, but CJU again just gets shut down by Sarah, and back and forth we go once again. In the corner, big chop. And CJU running in with an elbow. And now up to the middle rope. And a big double axe handle, but again to that knee. And now look at this, Dragon Sleeper locked in. Did not expect that, but again, you gotta be unorthodox in a match this closely contested. And CJU again went for a kick and nobody there. Went for some head scissors variation, but CJU caught the feet and gave her a boot to the midsection. Nope. Kick to the head. Sarah now back in control. Big Enzuigiri. And CJU having to roll to the ropes. Try and find a little bit of respite, but Sarah's like, where are you going? We were just having fun. Bulldog. But Sarah's right back up. And gets cut. Put right back down with a double foot stomp. CJU back up on top. And a diving DDT. And that might be it. 2. Again, it's not. And this is just the opening match, ladies and gentlemen. This is just the opening match. If you don't have a reason to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel, this is one reason why you should, because this is a hell of a match. I gotta tell you. Sarah now taking CJU over, but CJU right back up and gets caught. Sarah gets caught in a Dragon Sleeper of her own. But she gets out of it. Anything you can do, I can do better, it seems. As CJU seems disoriented, and that is all Sarah needs to take advantage. That jackknife pin only got a 2. Sarah now again going back up to the top. Will it pay off for her this time? That's the question. Up top, big chop to the top of the head. And Sarah looking to, went for the kick. Nobody there. Forearm didn't connect. Right hand didn't connect, but CJU's did. Forearm again didn't connect. Irish whip into the corner. Big forearm. And a kick to the side of the head. And an exploder suplex. Nice combination by Sarah. And Sarah now up top. Elbow drop, nobody home. And now back into the Dragon Sleeper. Sarah didn't see it coming, and CJU's got it locked in tight. Look at that angle of Sarah's neck, and that's it. It's over. It is over. CJU is moving on to next episode's Fatal 4-Way. But let me tell you something right now. Sarah Miller, if you are not watching out for her, if you aren't watching out for her before, you better do it now, because she is going to be a force on this roster, and any roster for that matter. She is hella talented, and she pushed CJU to the absolute limit, and if she's not a champion soon, she probably should be. Because, damn it, that was one of her best matches I think I have ever seen from her. And the same can be said for that woman right there, Chloe Jane Ulrich, who next episode will join Danny Rojas, Ariane Sophie Jones, and Maxine Rose in that 4-way to find out who faces Heather Ray for the Diamonds Championship. What a match between these two, and I'd love to see it again.
Jones from Jones Good Ass Barbecue and Foot Massage, and I'm proud to announce my new Steph Curry Chicken Playoff Special. It's a whole chicken drenched in a spicy curry sauce. Then I throw it at you from 27 feet away. Splash! Now friends, you may ask yourself, how come we ain't got no LeBron meal? Well, what has LeBron ever done for Toby? At least Steph is out there representing my jingle. LeBron too busy pushing Kia. Hell, I ain't seen a brother get so much attention for a Korean car since Rodney King. And now you can enjoy a spicy curry chicken or family foot rub at home with my new Jones Spicy Curry Barbecue and Foot Rub Chicken Sauce, wherever fine sauces are sold.
Jones Barbecue and Foot Massage.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back to this massive episode of Wildcats after a huge match. We just had a barn burner between Sarah Miller and Chloe Jane Ulrich. We are getting set to continue the tag team contenders tournament. The winners will be #1 contenders for... Oh, wait a minute. I forgot about this. And I just talked about it in the last match, but yeah, they're coming out. The Lotus Collective are on their way out here because you know what's coming up next. She said it was going to happen, and apparently it is going to happen. There they are. Manami on the left, Nozomi on the right, and Suzuka in the middle. The Lotus Collective, who have been undefeated here in DCA since they arrived. And Suzuka made it clear recently she wants a shot at the Fever Championship. She wants her girls to be, she said, no matter who wins this tournament, no matter who walks out as tag team champions, the Lotus Collective are next for that tag team title shot. But tonight it's not about titles. Tonight it's about sending a message to the rest of DCA, but not even through them, but through someone else. I don't know why this makes me so uncomfortable, but it does. This very much makes me uncomfortable. There she is, Trinity. Yes, folks, that Trinity. Akira's adopted daughter Trinity, who at Proving Ground showed everyone where she stood when she joined with the Lotus Collective, and tonight I guess we're gonna find out why she did it. I'm still in shock. I am still in absolute shock that this is actually real. But I guess in some people's minds it shouldn't be that surprising considering the last few years. She grew up so fast right before our eyes. About 3 years ago, I believe, is when she was rescued. from the Black Moisture. And now we're going to hear from her. I don't even want to know. I don't even want to know what. Wait a minute. What the hell? That's Yuki. That's Yuki Marie laid out in the back. I guess she was here to try and listen to all. Of course. Beatrix again. This is the second time that Beatrix has laid out Yuki Marie as she was looking for the Lotus Collective. I don't know what this is. Well, I mean, I know what it is with Yuki Marie, but I don't know why Beatrix conveniently chooses to wait until the Lotus Collective are out here for this. It just seems too coincidental at this point. Yes, she has a problem with Yuki Marie. I get that. I know why she has a problem with her, but it just seems too coincidental, and now we're going to hear from Trinity. I honestly don't know what else to say. But if this is the path that Trinity wanted to walk down, I don't think there's anyone that can stop her now, or the Lotus Collective. Ladies and gentlemen, I said it before the break, and I'm going to say it again. I don't think there's anyone that can stop that can stop Trinity right now. She made her choice, and she just explained why she made it. But I don't know. There's a lot more that's going to come from this, I assure you folks. I'm nervous. Okay, let me be completely frank with you. Yes, I run the company. Yes, Lucinda runs Wildcats. Malik runs Takedown, and with Space goes blah, blah, blah. Yeah, we know the politics and all that. But I am nervous about what may come of this Lotus Collective thing. Because Trinity's chosen her side. Yuki Marie was laid out by Beatrix backstage, and I have some news about that I don't think Oseko or her family are gonna like during this match that I got during the break. I don't think they're gonna like it too much, but that's why I'm saying I'm so nervous, because all of this seems to be coming to a head very, very quickly. All of this seems to be coming to a breaking point very, very quickly, and a lot of people have already been hurt physically. They've been hurt mentally. There's scars that may never heal from this entire situation, and I'm just saying it's gonna get worse before it gets better. I just have a bad feeling about it. But right now, we are getting into our contenders tournament. We're going to find out who will face each other on the next episode of Wildcats in the semifinals. We already know Sugar Cast will take on No More Heroes on the next episode. And that is a semifinal match that's been made official. But now we're going to find out who's going to join them. It's either going to be the Hated Gates or the Starlight Trainers, and the winners of this match will face the winners of our next match, the Carnival and the Punch Girls. The Hated Gates, former Wildcats tag team champions. Both of these teams are former Wildcats tag team champions. So this is going to be very interesting to see. Hated Gates and the Starlight Trainers coming up next. Rianne and Aki Starlight starting it off. Aki Starlight, former tag team champion and former goddess champion here on the Wildcats roster. Of course, if you know the history of Aki Starlight, you know exactly who she is. But I think those days are long past now, considering that her quote-unquote host is indisposed at the moment. I guess you can call them sort of sisters. And her sister, if you will, is not around right now. Because of her sister not being around right now, that has caused the mayhem from the last segment. But again, that's for another story for another day. But I just want to clarify something as Lexi Gates is in the ring. As I said, there's something about that last segment that Yuki Marie wanted, that Beatrix wanted, but her family probably don't want. And because of what happened at the last segment, a match has been made for First Light, which probably we should have seen it coming, but it is now official. It is going to be Beatrix Decker against Yuki Mori in a true death match. Let's just put it likely. It's going to be a true death match. The same match that put Yuki Marie's godmother, her godmother, in a state where we may never see her again. I mean, this is how far this has gone. And again, not to take away from this match, this is a very important match as Alan B. Martin's in the ring with Rianne Starr. This is a very important match. But I just want to point this out. This has been a long time coming from Beatrix and Yuki Marie, okay? Beatrix has had an issue, and not even Beatrix, Trixie has had an issue with Yuki Marie and Oseko's family for years now. Okay, this has been bubbling up and bubbling up and bubbling up for months and months and months. And when Beatrix came in and took over Trixie's body because of a deal that they made to protect Akira, and she made it perfectly clear, and people still don't seem to understand why Trixie and Beatrix are here. Because of that, and because of all the pain and misery that Trixie went through, because of some certain people, Akira included, and again, people don't seem to get that. That is where this is all led to, and all the bubbling up and all the anger and all the frustration has led to this. And now Yuki Marie is going to have to put her big girl pants on again, and she's going to have to go into her first death match, or her first true death match, with a woman who has brutalized and mutilated everyone she has been in a ring with, that she has been in a death match with, including Yuki's godmother. And that was and here's the question: if she took out 4.5 years, or 3, probably let's be more accurate, about 3.5 years of hurt, pain, and frustration on Yuki Marie's godmother at Revelations, if she did that to her, what do you think that Beatrix is capable of doing to a 16-year-old girl who she feels has wronged her and hurt her in more ways than one numerous times? I am afraid for Yuki Marie. This is not me saying that she's not capable of getting in there and mixing it up with Beatrix. I'm sure she can. I'm sure she will be as ready as she possibly can be. But when Yuki is distracted by Mary, by Bloody Mary, by Trinity, by hatred, by everything else, is she going to be 100% mentally ready for Beatrix Decker at First Light? I don't know. But I'm just saying, this is a scary, scary situation, and there does not seem to be anybody, and I'm talking about Michael, I'm talking about Oseko, I'm talking about Melina, I'm talking about Jean, I'm talking about Faith, I'm talking about the principal. There seems to be nobody that will be able to stop this from happening, and there will be nobody that will be able to save Yuki Marie if she gets into the situation that I pray she does not get into. But that is where we are. And I hope for Yuki Marie's sake, she is ready. And if she's not ready yet, she better get ready. As now, Rianne trying to go for the hatred cutter, but Alan B. Martin gets out of it. And into the spine buster. Cover. 2. No. This is where we are, folks. This is the situation that we are in. This is the situation we're in. Covered by Alan B, but Lexi breaks it up. And I'm sorry to be so callous about it. I'm sorry to be so upfront about it, but this is how serious this is, folks. This is how serious this is. I wouldn't be saying all this if I didn't have a bad feeling in my gut about this. Allenby and Lexi back in the ring now. Allenby gets out of the way of whatever that was, but Lexi's still in control. And Lexi needs to focus on the action and less on her on taunting the fans. And big black hole slam. Allenby Martin, former Rising Star champion here in DCA, former Sirens heavyweight champion. Very prestigious belt, obviously. As now, oh, wait a minute. Neck breaker. She's won matches with that before, but not this one because Aki Starlight broke it up. And now gets sent over for her troubles. And now the Hated Gates are once again back in control of this match, and they have to stay in control if they're going to get to the next episode and the semifinals of this tournament. They cannot take the Starlight trainers lightly. They may love to joke around and play Pokemon and all that, but when they get in that ring, they are as dangerous as they come. Oh my God. And Allenby with a clothesline. And Allenby taking command of this match. And now tags in Aki Starlight. And Aki with a knee. And now Aki's got her up. Ripcord knee. And now going for the Starlight Buster. No. Chop block. But Aki again just doesn't stay down. Oh no. Is she going for it this time? Starlight Buster. But that was the mistake. She did it right in front of Rianne. She might have, if she had done that right in her own corner, maybe she would have had a little bit more of a shot, but there was no shot doing it all the way in their own corner. And as I said on the last episode, there are countouts during this tournament. This is a traditional tag team tournament, so it'll be traditional tag team rules applied. Spinebuster by Allenby. This might be it. 1, 2, no. As now Allenby looking for something, but no. And big cutter by Lexi, but Aki breaking it up. And this is the kind of tag team action you can expect here on the Wildcats roster. This is what the Succubus Club, I'm sure, are watching for very closely, because the winners of this match will be in the semifinals, and the winners of the entire tournament will become #1 contenders for the tag team titles. And you know, Betsy and Amy, after winning their match against the American Obsession on the last episode, are licking their chops, waiting to see who's going to be contenders next. And now, Hatred Cutter. Cover 1, no. And now tagging in Lexi. Remember, folks, later tonight, our main event, the Wildcats Championship on the line. It will be Faith Connors defending the title against Nilin. As now, another Starlight Buster on the Lexi. But Rianne quickly breaking it up. She knew that would have been it. Now takes her down. As now, big splash by Aki. To see Aki Starlight's growth in the last few years has just been tremendous. As now Aki, what is this? Oh my God! I don't know what she calls that, but she gave her knees right to the gut, and then a corkscrew Phoenix splash. But again, Rianne right there to break up the pin. This is what you expect when you have two former Wildcats tag team champions in the ring together. This is what you get. And now, what is this? Jesus! Back suplex on the apron. Hey, runs into a knee by Lexi. But they gotta watch the count. Counts up to 3 as Lexi gets a neck breaker. If both women are counted out here, then that means that the winner of the next match between the Carnival and the Punch Girls move on to the semifinals. Either they get a bye or we're going to have a 3-way final. And I don't think either of these teams want that. Oh God, spear off the apron onto Rianne, but she didn't see Lexi from behind. And Lexi with a guillotine choke. But Aki Starlight breaking it up. And now Lexi spears Aki off the apron as now the Hated Gates are getting in control here. And now all hell's breaking loose. As now Aki gets taken down on the opposite side of the ring. Counts up to 4. And Allenby has no idea where she is right now. And off the rope, big knee. And now there's the sit-out powerbomb by Allenby. And takes out Rianne, and that might be it. Oh no. Just tagging in Aki. I guess she wants Aki to take the glory here, I guess. She really loves Aki. I tell you what. You talk about best friends. That is a best friend right there. And now, meanwhile, while Allenby is dealing with Rianne on the outside, on the inside, Aki's dealing with Lexi. Cradle. Driver. 2. No. And Aki trying to figure out what to do next. Starlight Buster, no! Suplex powerbomb. And Aki in control. And you gotta wonder, can the Hated Gates get back in this match? Chop. Forearm, no. Nobody here home for the forearm. Kick by Aki, another one. It takes her down. And Aki Starlight continuing to pour the pressure on. Here we go. Double knees to the back of the head. And now, here we go. Starlight Buster. And down goes Rianne. Cover. 1, 2, it's over. The Starlight Trainers advance. But what a match between these two teams. And again, when you put two former Wildcats tag team champions in the ring together, this is exactly what you get. You get this kind of amazing action. And I'll tell you what, the Starlight Trainers, they might be a threat. As you see, the bracket there, the winners of the Punch Girls and the Carnival that's coming up next will take on the Starlight Trainers on the next episode of Wildcats. And look how happy they are. They are one step closer to getting back to the Wildcats Tag Team Championships. What a win for the Starlight Trainers tonight.
So you may see our future among the gods. Take in the sacrament we drink and know what you really are. So we fight and we pray, so we don't bear the pain. No, we won't bear the shame of falling down again. This will burn the decay. So we don't bear the pain. No, we won't bear the shame of falling down again.
Dani Rojas making it clear she wants to win that contenders match on the next episode. She wants to be the Diamonds champion, but there's 3 other women in that match that want it just as badly as she does. So it's not going to be easy for Dani by any means. If she thinks so, she's wrong. Just pointing it out right now. And now here comes our next match. The Punch Girls making their way out to the ring. Eliza in the red and Leandra in the purple and gold. The newest members of the Wildcats tag team division. They have not been as successful as they would have loved to be. Their manager, Kendall, caught up in scandals of her own. But nonetheless, they have an opportunity tonight to take out one of the new teams on the block in the Carnival. The team of Akari Star and Crystal, who debuted at Revelations. And there they are, Akari on the left, Crystal on the right. Friends, by the way, of Bad Amy, if you couldn't tell by their gear. And on the last episode of Wildcats, you know they had to be watching. Not just their opponents from the previous rounds of this tournament, obviously, but that what they heard from Kinsey Cray, who said if they get involved in God's song business again, they will deal with it. They will have to deal with the consequences. You know, Bad Amy and Akira have had their issues, so it was no surprise that the Carnival's first target would be God's Song and the Lotus Collective, but here we go. Eliza and Akari starting it off. Again, the winners of this match will face the Starlight Trainers on the next episode. We will have both semi-final matches on the next episode of Wildcats. And now Crystal gets tagged in and then gets speared by Eliza. And now Leandra tagged in, and now the teamwork of the Punch Girls coming in to play. Double axe handle to the back. And now drop kick. And now the Punch Girls, they've been more in control in the last couple of times than they have in a while here, but they know the importance of this matchup. They know the importance of this match and to win this match and move on. Oh my God, what a kick. And now Crystal's back in control. Crystal into the cover. One. And now Eliza gets the tag. They both went for drop kicks. And a shot to the back. And a poison Rana. And coming up after this match, of course, the main event, the Wildcats title on the line. Big super kick. And Crystal has Eliza in deep, deep trouble now. Or at least, well, never mind. Akari with that note. Eliza gets out of it. And for the flack that you can give the Punch Girls, they are talented. It's now. Look out. Again, that double axe handle. And now look at Leandra. Look at this on modified Rings of Saturn onto Akari. But Akari now trying to get out of it with right hands, and she does. And now, look out. Akari suplex. And now back into the Carnival's corner. And now double elbows. Crystal's getting Leanne back up. And what is this? Crystal with the Canadian Destroyer on the Leandra, and she did not know where she was after that, but Eliza, she had to break that up. She had to break that up, and Crystal's not happy about it. And now Akari's back in. And Leandra meets her with a head scissors. And now, kick to the knee. The Punch Girls understand the importance of this match. Like I said, face buster by Leandra. And Leandra with a drop kick to the back. And this is where the Punch Girls are about to turn the pressure up, because they understand if they lose this match, they may not get another shot to even get close to the tag team titles for a while. Because with the winners of this tournament, and then you got the Lotus Collective saying they're next in line, the Punch Girls might have to wait a while. And you know they do not want that. You know they do not want to wait. And Leandra with a snap suplex. And now went for something, nobody there because of Jawbreaker. And Akari now. Akari just gonna kick. And then kick her head off. Tag in. Crystal's back in the ring. Leandra's on the apron. And went for something there, but nothing doing. Leandra got a knee in, but Crystal with a tornado DDT. Now Crystal mocking Leandra. Leandra throwing in for a clothesline, didn't get all of it. Back elbow. Irish whip into the corner. Crystal went for something and Leandra got out of the way. But Crystal's going to come back quickly here. Like I said, both teams turning up the pressure because they understand the importance of this match again. Crystal hit nothing but the corner. And now, get to the midsection. What is this? Double underhook suplex. Dropped her nearly on her neck, and that might be it. 1, 2, and it is. What a match between these two teams, but the Carnival showing exactly why they are so feared in the tag team ranks. And now we got our semifinals. set in stone for the next episode of Wildcats. We were going to see Sugar Cast take on No More Heroes, and we're going to see the Carnival taking on the Starlight Trainers, and the winners of those two matches are going to face each other at First Light to decide who will be next in line to take on the Succubus Club. As you see the bracket there, Sugar Cast versus No More Heroes, the Starlight Trainers versus the Carnival. The winners face each other at First Light, and the winner of that final takes on the Succubus Club for the tag team titles. Akari and Crystal are one step closer to tag team gold now. What the hell? Sakura and Sergeant Clemens are in the back fighting each other, and you knew at some point this was going to happen. Reiko invited both of them to hear her out tonight. I don't know where Reiko is. I don't see her anywhere, but it seems like Sakura met Sergeant Clemens in the back and just decided to take matters into her own hands. And this is the most aggressive I have ever seen Sakura Hagiwara, to be certain. I have never seen her this angry. I have never seen her this frustrated. I have never seen her this brutal before. And we have got to get some control in the back. Because if we don't, these two women are going to tear each other apart. This has been brewing since Revelations, and it doesn't seem to be going anywhere ever since Sergeant Clemens cost them the tag team titles. We got to get some order back there somehow. Somebody get some order back there. We are back, and they are still fighting. Sergeant Clemens and Sakura Hagiwara are still fighting in the back. And this match at First Light, obviously, it is gonna get violent. It's gonna get nasty. As now, what the hell is Sakura doing? Oh my God! Into the car, into the top of that car. This is how violent. Again, I have never seen Sakura this violent before. Jesus! I don't know. I have never seen Sakura this violent before, at least not in a very long time. And now Sergeant Clemens, she was going for that door, but Sergeant Clemens is running. My God. This is a different Sakura Hagiwara. I'm telling you right now, this is a different Sakura than I have ever seen before. And I don't think Sergeant Clemens knows what she has done and who she has awakened. But right now, we are getting set for our main event of the evening. The DCA Wildcats Championship is going to be on the line. Nilin will finally get her championship match. She finally gets her shot. Remember, Nilin has asked for this match since the moment Faith became Wildcats champion. She said all she wanted was an opportunity. All she wanted was a shot. And Faith always said, give me time. Well, the time is now, folks. Nilin, now's your shot. Now's your chance to prove that you deserve to be the top woman on the Wildcats roster. But to do that, she has to beat her best friend.
Mommy, what is that?
That, my little squirrel, is your future.
I hear it echoing of every place that we call our home. And I don't talk of any time I ever believed in the unknown. I need it, so I hold on to every mistake that I made alone. And I don't lie when I say that we will never return to closing doors. Sleep tight in a new life through another warning call. Look down on the cold ground, no one tried to break that fall.
And there she is, the current DCA Wildcats champion, Faith Connors. A woman who chased that championship and a world championship for the longest time. From DCA to UCWL back to DCA. Her home, in my opinion. And at Revelation, she finally became the Wildcats champion. And wears that title with pride and honor. And now tonight, she will be making her second defense of the championship against a woman she considers a friend, a woman who has fought her before. They have wrestled once before. It was for the Rising Star Championship at Revelations 5. Nilin was going into that match challenging Faith. And Faith came out the winner on that night, retaining the Rising Star Championship. And now, all these years later, once again, Nilin is challenging Faith for a championship. This time, the biggest prize on the Wildcats roster. And that is how much they have grown in those years. To go from challenging for the Rising Star Championship to fighting for the Wildcats Championship. And both women look ready for this. And they should be. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of Wildcats episode 218. It is Faith Connors defending the Wildcats Championship against Nilin. And in a way, you can say this is a rematch from Revelations 5 cover. But in another way, you can say it's not, because these two women are completely different than how they were back then. Cover Lamati Straw Cradle. Only a 1 count there. And you know these two women are going to go fast and furious in this matchup. Another Lamati Straw. And another 1 count. The heel kick, nobody home. As now, Nilin with a snapmare and a boot to the face. As now, going for something there. Maybe that twist of fate, but neck breaker by Faith. And I'm sure Faith, if she loses this match tonight, I'm pretty sure she wouldn't mind it, considering who she's in the ring with. Her best friend, somebody that she's known for so long. Cover. 2. No. As now Faith in trouble as Nilin with the knees to the midsection. Faith not putting the pressure on Faith here with a snap suplex. And that's exactly what Nilin has to do. This is the biggest match in Nilin's career. And she cannot take it lightly. She cannot make one single mistake. Because if she does, Faith will definitely capitalize on it. And Nilin has to be aware of that. Cover. 1, 2, no. That is how important this matchup is. Nilin has to take every precaution necessary in order to make sure she walks out of this ring tonight, walks out of this building tonight as the Wildcats champion, as Faith now from the top, nobody home on the knee. And that's exactly what I'm talking about. Nilin's going to have to take advantages like that and use it to her gain here. Cover off the back suplex. No. And you talk to anybody backstage, they'll tell you that Nilin is talented, that Nilin is a force. Nilin, former Rising Star champion in her own right. She finally won that belt a while back. But she hasn't been champion since then. She was on a downward spiral in a sense. But it was Faith who gave her, no pun intended, no pun intended, it was Faith that gave her faith to keep going, and that is what has led to this night. Faith giving her the faith and the inspiration to keep moving forward. 2, no. And I'm willing to bet in Faith's case, if the roles were reversed, she would have done the exact same thing for Nilin. Excuse me, cover. Excuse me. Moonsault, cover. 2. No. I was saying if the roles were reversed, I'm sure Nilin would have done the exact same thing for Faith. And Insecurity. Cover. 2. No. Swatting away that drop kick. And now, Tornado DDT by Faith into the cover. 1, 2, 2.5 there. And again, Nilin has to be careful. She cannot waste one single second here. Faith off the ropes, very heel kick. And now, Faith with a knee, cover, 2. Nilin again kicks out. That's how important this match is. That's how big this night is for Nilin and for Faith. And now Nilin catching her and setting her up on the top. What's she thinking here? Oh, wait, no. Faith caught her into a power slam. And now another knee right afterward. And Nilin is in trouble and Faith knows it. No, right hand by Nilin. But Faith comes back with one of her own. And now look at this. Went for the crossbody, nobody home. And now Faith, tope over the ropes. Using that high flying to her advantage. There's a moonsault. Cover. 1, 2. No. And now Faith running in. No. Nilin caught her. Faith now with the right hand. Faith now. Irish whip into the corner. Double feet to the face by Nilin. Nilin gets caught with a Spanish fly by Faith. Back and forth we go. 2. No. And now Nilin again. Every time it seems like Faith is one step ahead, Nilin comes right back. There's a fisherman suplex. Into another cover. No. As now going for a second one and connects with it. And now going for another one. Another one. Now, oh no. Nilin able to get out of the way, and a head scissors takes her down. And Faith is in trouble. And now what is Nilin thinking here? Nilin off the ropes. Look at this. Suicide dive over the ropes. And this is what I'm talking about. Nilin knows the importance of this match. This may be the only time she'll ever get another shot. This may be the only time she'll get a shot at the Wildcats title, and she's got to take advantage of it. 1, 2, no. If she doesn't take advantage of it now, she never will get another opportunity, perhaps ever again. And it is now or never for Nilin here. And I'm sure Faith does not want Nilin to come in this with a 50% effort. She wants her best. And she is damn sure getting it. Elbow drop by Faith. And now Faith, look at this. Whisper in the wind to the back. And now, in the corner, Faith, what's she thinking here? Oh, wait a minute. Spanish fly from the middle rope. 2. Only 2. And Faith again, looking for something here. Off the ropes. Big kick to the face. Oh, but Nilin's right back up. Nilin gets out of the way of that senton. Rolls through. Into the Pele. Cover. 2, but Faith gets her hand on the bottom rope to break it up. And now Nilin wait for Faith to get up. Went for a right hand. Nobody home. Faith now running in. Faith now with a kick to the leg. And go for another La Magistral cradle. She's got it locked in. 1, 2, no. Again, back and forth, but we should have expected this. This is for the Wildcats Championship, folks. If you're just joining us, and I don't know why the hell you're just joining in now. Faith now with a twist of fate. Cover. Could we have a new Wildcats champion? No. You know, Faith is going to be looking out for Nilin's finishing move. That remix. If she hits it, it might be over. But Faith has got a new weapon in her arsenal too, the grid link that she can hit completely out of nowhere. She debuted that at Revelations, and it has been a lethal weapon in her arsenal. As now, look at this. Nilin up top. No, Faith counter with a crossbody. Faith countered with a crossbody, and now Faith trying to get some momentum running off the ropes. The more momentum, the better, and it pays off. Diving over the top rope, and now Faith is in command. Faith now waiting for Nilin to get into the right position. There's a knee. There's the knee she was looking for earlier in the match. Cover. 2. Again, Nilin kicks out. Faith now off the ropes. No. Countered it. Oh, no. Went for the forearm. Nobody home. Big right hand. And I'm talking a big right hand. And now Nilin turning up the pressure again. Nobody should be surprised. Big elbow drop. Cover. 1, 2. And again, only a 2 count. And Faith seemingly has to fight from underneath right now. And oh no, again missing that. Whisper in the wind. Both women going back and forth, but that's what the Wildcats Championship means to both of these women. For Faith, it was a long journey to get there. And for Nilin, it's a long journey to win it for the first time. Both women want it, but only one can have it. Only one can take it. And only one is going to walk out of this building tonight with that belt around her waist. And right now, Nilin is showing she wants it that much more. Nilin, frog splash, nobody home. And now Nilin, reverse DDT. Lifting reverse DDT. 2. Nilin again gets out. There's that forearm she was looking for earlier. And now Nilin. Oh, wait, no. Faith was probably looking for Mirror's Edge, but Nilin got up and again missing that senton. Faith with another big right. And now, wait a minute. Nilin got caught with another Lamaji straw cradle. 2. Again, back and forth we go, my God. And now, both women going back and forth. Both women understanding the importance of this match. The Wildcats Championship, the most important title on this brand. One of the most important titles in VWU. And both of these women want to walk out of this building tonight with it. But only one is going to do it. And right now, Nilin knows, like I said, this might be her last shot. This might be the only shot she ever has again at the Wildcats Championship, and she has got to take advantage and do it now. And that is exactly what she is doing. Now, kick to the midsection by Faith. And Faith again missing the swanton. And there's again. Cover. 2. No. And Nilin can't get frustrated. She's looking for the remix now. But no. Faith knows that all too well. As now, Nilin waiting for Faith to get up to her feet. Went for the clothesline. Nobody home. Faith now coming in with strikes and drops Nilin. And now back inside the ring. Faith doesn't want to win with a count out. She wants to beat Nilin. And I think that's that respect that both women have for one another. And now, look out. Faith with a modified Blue Thunder Bomb. And now, Mirror's Edge, no! O'Connor roll. This might be it. Cover. 2, no! Got out of the way of Mirror's Edge. And now, Nilin waiting for Faith to get up to her feet. Faith, no, back elbow. Both of these women know each other so well. Faith off the ropes, Nilin caught her with a schoolgirl. 2. And Faith has got to be reeling right now. Wait a minute. Spanish fly. Into the moonsault again. But this time not going for a pin. And that might have cost her. And Nilin is not going to waste any time. Going up top. But Faith catches her and sends her down to the mat. Missed the swanton again. Nilin, look out. Face buster. Sit out face buster by Nilin. Do we have a new champion? No. And this is all ahead of Wildcats First Light, where we already have some massive matches announced. There's a backslide by Faith. Backslide, no. Amber Stevens returns to the ring against Christy Montero at First Light. We got Beatrix Decker and Yuki Mori in a true death match. We got the finals of the Tag Team Contenders Tournament. Sakura Hagiwara and Sergeant Clemens, we know how that ended earlier tonight in the back parking lot. We have Adriana Jaden and Destiny Williams, which may just steal the whole show on that event. And I'm sure the winner of this match will defend the Wildcats Championship. We're going to probably find out on the next episode of Wildcats who will be the #1 contender. I'm sure there's a whole host of women in the back that have lined up Lucinda's office all night long, wanting to be in a possible #1 contenders match. But right now it's about Nilin and Faith, two best friends fighting out once again for the richest prize on the Wildcats roster. Nilin, German suplex on the floor. And now Nilin knows she can't win the belt out there. She's got to get her in the ring, and that's exactly what she does. Nilin off the ropes, crossbody missed. And that's going to cost her here. Moonsault, again she connects with it. And now, Faith running in. This is how she won the title at Revelations. There's the grid link. This 1-2 combo she hit at Revelations. Does it again. There's Mirror's Edge. 1-2. Got her. What a match. And Faith Connors is still the Wildcats champion, but she knows she had to fight like hell for it. And she knows she was in a war. But Faith, still the Wildcats champion. In what was a hell of a match between two best friends, Nilin gave Faith everything she wanted. She wanted Nilin's best. She got Nilin's best. And Faith gave Nilin her best. What? Wait a minute. Somebody's coming through the crowd. Somebody is coming through the crowd. And oh my God. That's Eve Heron, and there's the Bloody Valentine. We haven't seen Eve since Proving Ground when she got put through the table, and now Ashley's getting attacked. And another Bloody Valentine to Faith. And Nilin is out cold outside the ring. She doesn't know what's happening. Faith got hit with that spiked elbow pad twice, and now Eve is dragging Nilin. Where's she going? She is dragging an unconscious Faith out of the arena. Can we get some cameras? Can we get some cameras in the back, please? Somebody tell me what's happening. Tell me what's happening.
Faith, you didn't think you could keep me down, did you? You thought putting me through a table would break me? That I'd disappear forever? The way that match ended was a complete joke, Faith, and you know that. You didn't beat me, you escaped from me. You clearly couldn't pin me or make me submit to win. That's why you had to resort to a double countout to desperately keep your title. So here's the deal. I want my rematch. But not just any rematch. I want it under last woman standing rules. That's right. No countouts, no escapes. Just you and me until one of us can't get up. This time we end things properly. So you better be ready, Faith. Because I'm not holding myself back like I did in our last match. I'm gonna beat the living shit out of you. And I won't stop until I'm the last woman standing.